today FOMC meeting and federal fund rate decision is going to be a very important one in the Donald Trump administration. And I want to do a quick video to tell you what you should expect. You know that during Donald Trump inauguration, he made a statement that he would like the Federal Reserve Bank to drop interest rate, as he will also expect the price of crude oil to drop. And today, the Bank of Canada has already cut interest rate, and the Federal Reserve is expected to give their federal fund rate decision. From what the statistic is showing, the Federal Reserve Bank is not under any pressure to cut interest rate, even though Donald Trump wants them to do so. So let me show you what the statistic is showing. If you look at what we have here right now, looking at the macroeconomics, the US is already well positioned when you compare all the macroeconomic decisions. This is what the Wealth Macro Tracker is showing us. US is well positioned. Another thing I want you to understand is that if you look at the charts here, the Federal Reserve Bank has the responsibility to make sure that they control interest rate as well as stabilize the prices of goods, and at the same time ensure enough job is created for everyone, job creation. And if you look at the unemployment in US, it is low at 4.1%, which is around the values that they usually expect. Now, when you look at inflation in the US, you are seeing that inflation is on the increase. It is growing above 2%. So when the level of inflation is growing above 2%, that is not the right time to be cutting rate. From the expectation today, the Federal Reserve Bank wants to keep the interest rate at 4.5%. But what will be important is the press conference. Immediately after announcing the rate decision, they will be going into a press conference. And in that press conference, I think many of the people that will be interviewing the Federal Reserve Governor, Jerome Powell, they will be trying to find out his position on the Donald Trump decisions, okay, and expectation, what Donald Trump wants them to do. And that is going to cause some levels of volatility in the market. As we prepare for the federal fund rate decision and FOMC this evening, I want you to know this and prepare yourself that the Federal Reserve Bank would actually be making critical announcements, and during the press conference, those announcements are going to affect the volatility in the market. And at the end of this, by tomorrow, I'm going to give you a summary of what I think will be happening in the forex market after that rate decision. All right, see you there.